What's up, guys? We're all very sad.
Sup, dudes?
I want to kill myself.
This is a fake smile.
No. It was a rough last night. We're recording this on Monday. You, Isaac.
Yeah, Isaac, don't even.
No. Anyways, so the Chiefs did lose. We did not have the script to how we were going to three-peat.
Yeah, the refs.
At all, actually.
We didn't pay the refs. We forgot.
That's our bad. We did not contribute our portion to the ref paying part.
Clearly.
Yeah.
We fucking
not enough
reeked.
sacrifices. Not enough sacrifices to Satan.
The devil magic ran out. No, I don't know. I mean, yeah. We were just bad.
It was so hard to watch because
it was painful, man.
As Chiefs fans, shockingly enough, we're not used to. We hadn't lost in the postseason in 3 years.
We haven't lost a significant game in forever.
Since Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
And now we just got that same terrible taste in our mouth of that was the worst game ever. And we didn't have a chance from the very start.
No.
The offense had like under 30 yards the whole first half.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah. I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't even know where to begin. Like, this is a hard thing. Like, I'm glad I'm not in the Chiefs front office because I'd be losing my mind. Like, where do you even start with? Like, maybe it was just a bad game, but at the end of the day, we got killed.
The O-line was horrendous.
O-line was terrible.
The O-line was awful. We need to replace Jawan Taylor. Even though he's good, he causes too many penalties.
I mean, we need a left tackle. Yeah. That's the reason why. I mean, they were just blowing up. They didn't blitz a single time. They just had 4.
Did they really not?
Yeah, not a single time. Mahomes got sacked 6 times.
Yeah.
And that doesn't count all the other times he had to make a terrible throw or got to the line of scrimmage.
Or all the times that he actually made the throw. I mean, this is not related, but all the times he made like a 10-yard plus throw and then the receiver dropped the ball or it was called for a holding.
Yeah, that D-hop play was... But I mean, one play is not going to make up 40 points. That was just terrible.
No.
And then we had like the garbage time. It was really
20 garbage time.
The score was 40-6. Everything else was garbage time. So, but I mean,
yeah.
At least they didn't give up completely.
Yeah.
Wish they would have done that when the 3rd and 4th stringers were on the field. But you know, it's whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. At a certain point, like. I was just like, throw in Carson Wentz. Just why not? See what happens.
Yeah, so he could play against his former team in the Super Bowl.
Oh, that's true, yeah. But no.
Isaac, what'd you think? As a non-Chiefs fan, non-Eagles fan. Unbiased, no skin in the game.
I don't know. It was, to be honest, like, even though I didn't want the Chiefs to win, when it was still 19-0, I was like, well, I mean, it's the Chiefs. They've came back from worse. So I was like, you know what? Like maybe they still come back. I mean, I wasn't like just lying to you guys in the group chat. Like I genuinely still thought like that the Chiefs were gonna come back.
Yeah, I had a little bit of hope.
Because I was like the script would be perfect if for their 3rd game, they came back from a mean deficit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
would have tied the greatest comeback in Super Bowl history.
Would have been the perfect script. No one would ever watch the NFL again.
But then once White Chocolate Cooper DeJean like picked off that ball, I was like, well, it's not happening.
That was a great day for guys like us, man.
It was a great.
That was a great day. I mean, even though we're not Eagles fans, the kid
just has great. You gotta love how he plays.
It's inspiring. It's inspiring for us all. Just a kid just like me, you know.
Yeah.
You know,
seeing him perform at the highest stage is nice. So
yeah,
good for him. Good for Saquon. It was both their birthday on the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that was.
I mean, that's no better present than a Lombardi.
Saquon deserved it for sure.
Yeah, best running back in the game, not close.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And he didn't even do anything during. He had under 60 yards.
Under 60?
Under 60. His line was 130.
He still had a touchdown though, right? Technically.
No.
No.
No, he didn't have a touchdown.
Yeah.
He didn't score.
But I mean,
and he didn't have. But the thing is that the Chiefs focused so much on Saquon stopping him.
Yeah.
That A.J. Brown, Devonta Smith, Dallas Goedert.
The deep threats.
The
deep threats were there.
Yeah, they all ate.
Yeah. Well, also, yeah. I mean, we were holding them okay until it was like 17-0, and then the defense, at least probably
Yeah.
a good amount of the defense. That's just like such a mental battle.
McDuffie kind of just the bed.
Yeah, he got
I won't lie.
cooked.
Yeah.
But I will stick up for the Chiefs defense here because the offense gave them zero chance.
Yeah, the defense
They were-
played probably 40 minutes.
The time of possession
No.
was ridiculous.
No, yeah,
they
for
were
sure.
tired, and not to mention, there was a lot of times where the Eagles started at the 40, or they started even in the red zone.
Yeah.
Like the
No,
Chiefs'
yeah,
offense gave up 7 points
Yeah.
with a pick six.
Yeah.
And then he threw another one in the red zone. So
Yeah, when you take up like 12 minutes, not 12, but like when you take up like 8 minutes on like one drive, like what's the defense supposed to do?
yeah, and then
you
your
know.
and then your offense goes out there for a three and
For
out,
like 2 minutes.
and then you have to go
Yeah,
right
not
back
even 2
out for
minutes.
another
For
drive.
another 5 minutes plus.
Yeah, so I mean,
Yeah.
they totally outcoached, outperformed
We got outplayed.
on every level.
And Mahomes didn't. I don't know. I think Mahomes also had just a bad day.
Yeah, no, he didn't. He wasn't good. Travis Kelce. I mean,
Kelsey had a bad day.
you can say
Immediately
Kelce-
dropped it.
you can say Kelce had a bad day,
Kelce-
but I mean, besides Worthy, which garbage time, but there wasn't enough time for anyone to even get open because
That's
plays
true.
were instantly destroyed from the
Yeah.
offensive line.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
Kelsey had the worst day. You know, he lost that, and then he lost twice when he had to go home to Taylor Swift. So really, he's the biggest loser.
Ugh.
He is a big loser that
Dude,
day.
she got booed actually.
Yeah. I
Like, the
guess
whole
she got
crowd
shown.
booed her.
She got shown in the stadium because they do like celebrity showings.
Yeah, so I don't like her, but that's not right. That's not right.
Because apparently she was a Philadelphia fan, like way back.
She was born. Where was she born?
I have no clue. Maybe it could be Philadelphia, but I
thought it was,
know
like,
for
Cincinnati.
I don't know.
I know maybe, but I know for a fact that she was an Eagles fan,
Huh.
like way back. But now she's a Chiefs fan, of course, you know.
Huh. Yeah.
So I see why they would boo her.
I didn't even.
And then also Trump was
No,
in
that-
attendance, so
that was. Yeah. He was.
that was
shown-
pretty cool.
He was
Only-
shown during the national anthem one time.
Have you seen that? Have you seen the picture of the big white guy that's like hitting him with the double FU?
no.
No.
Like it's a picture of Trump waving like this, and there's a guy turned around in a red hat, and he's hitting him with like
Oh.
the double FU.
Dang.
Huh. I did not see that.
It
I've
was,
kind of been off my
It
phone
was so
honestly
random.
the past couple days. I haven't been on TikTok much.
It was kind of cool. That's the only sitting president to ever go to the Super Bowl.
Is it really the
yeah,
only?
the only one. All of them have just watched it or not been the current president.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't think it's a bad thing that he went.
No, I thought it was
Great
cool.
thing, probably, really. Like, I feel like that's a thing presidents should go to. Like,
Yeah,
the
and then-
Super Bowl is America's like game.
Yeah, and the world champions, even though we just play in
The
America,
world champions of the United States.
Yeah.
they all go to the
World
White
champ.
House.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
So it makes sense that the president would go watch the best game, you know,
yeah.
and then they get
That
invited
was
to the
not
White
best
House.
game he watched.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
cool.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
there's literally nothing else to say
There's-
about the Super Bowl. We can talk about the halftime show for a minute, but like, even like, it was just boring.
It just
Even
it
if
just
you're
sucked.
not a Philly fan or a Chiefs fan, if you are just a football fan, it was just boring.
I wish
Yeah.
it was
I was
competitive.
I was texting my dad throughout it, like since normally I watch football games with my pops and I'm here.
Yeah.
I mean, we'd like text each other throughout the game. He had like 5 seconds on me, so he would always like it always happened like a big play would happen.
Oh.
And right before it happened, I'd look at my phone, I'd see, oh my goodness, no way. And then just an absolute bomb to Devontae Smith.
Dude, that took a piece out of my soul. My
Yeah.
heart sank because it was literally one play. One play,
Yeah.
49 yards.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was
I mean, to
terrible.
be fair though, like I don't blame the defense because like the offense had been doing first play of every play was handed off to Saquon every time, and then they hit a fake handoff to an absolute nuke. Like, what are you gonna do?
The worst part about that came from the first possession, first play of the game, or not first play of the game, but first play of the drive for the Chiefs. Mahomes dropped back, tried to throw like an absolute cannon. Then he fumbled. Eagles recovered it,
Oh.
and then
yeah,
the
later.
Devonta Smith touchdown,
Oh,
the first
yeah,
play.
yeah.
So That was
Yeah.
pretty demoralizing.
Yeah, it was just a hard evening. Like nothing good about the evening happened.
I wanted
Yeah.
to turn off my TV so bad, but I had to stick with my team.
I can't. Yeah, I will never turn off a Chiefs game, even if we're getting blown out.
That
70
was
to 0.
the worst game I've ever watched. But you have,
Yeah.
if you're a true fan, you have to stick
Yeah.
till the end, and that's what I did. And Jalen Hurts got the MVP. Whatever.
They're Super Bowl MVPs
Whatever.
don't matter. It's just a quarterback award. The quarterback gets the award no matter what. I don't even remember the last time it wasn't a
Cooper
quarterback.
Kupp.
Oh yeah, that's right. But
That's
besides
the most
that,
recent one.
besides that, who
But
else?
to be fair, for this game, who else like contributed the most?
Yeah.
Like there were plays
I guess
like Cooper
technically,
DeJean,
but-
like that's a big turnaround defensive play. Like that's huge.
They
Yeah.
never give it to the
But- and then,
defensive
I know.
player.
But you,
I would
but,
argue
yeah, I know,
the
but you
defense
can't
should
you
deserve
can't
it.
just give it to him. You can't give it just to him because Bond, who was the other dude that had the pick?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't
know
remember.
his name.
53 or something.
Yeah,
I think he's
I'm
like
trying to
53.
remember.
He got a pick too, so you can't give it just to DeJean.
I would
And
say the
also there's
people
another
who
defensive
pressured
play.
probably like Sweat.
Oh, yeah, Sweat.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I feel like they
There's
did
like
a great
4
job.
guys on the defense who really
Pretty
should
much
all tie.
all of the defensive line.
Yeah.
Whoever had the most
Yeah, but
sacks, there you go.
Yeah.
Most pressures, there you go. MVP.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like
I wish you give it to
there
all
was-
of them.
There was too much that happened, so I honestly understand giving it to Hurts right there. 'Cause
Yeah, and
there's no
Hurts-
other
Yeah.
like clear option.
He had a good game. Like, to be honest here,
Yeah.
he had a good game. He had
Yeah.
several touchdowns, a rushing touchdown,
2 throwing, 1
over
rushing,
200
over
yards.
200.
Yeah.
70 rushing yards.
I would say the only reason he had a good game though was because our defense got just so tired that if he's just going to have a good game, like
I mean, they started
you're
off
off-
good though.
yeah,
Like they scored 17 points before anything
Yeah,
happened.
I mean,
I get well.
I mean,
Well, the
7
pick
of those
six.
points was the pick six.
Pick 6, but it was
They
still
were held to a field
10-0.
goal. They only got 1 touchdown in the first half.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
only 1 actual offensive
the
touchdown.
first 2 drives, you're like, okay, maybe it might be a defensive kind of ref called game because there was 2 bad penalties,
Yeah. Yeah.
like on both teams,
Yeah.
back to back
It got
drives.
evened out
Yeah.
real quick.
yeah.
So
But
Yeah, when that first penalty happened, I almost like started crying laughing. I was like,
it was so
genuinely,
bad. It was so bad.
That was genuinely some of the worst thing. One of the worst calls I've
and then
ever seen.
and then immediately every sports outlet ever is like, oh, Chiefs got another call.
Yeah.
But then the next drive, an even worse call,
yeah,
happens.
just as bad.
and then no one posts about it. So it's just
Yeah.
they push a narrative, and it sucks being a Chiefs fan
I know.
because
It's
when
so
you
annoying.
win, you really can't win because all the refs helped you, and when you lose, oh,
Yeah.
you're a terrible team.
Yeah, even if we
Yeah.
won.
To be fair
like,
though,
who knows,
after both those calls, there were just like there was like no calls.
Yeah, there
the
was-
rest of the game.
Besides, well, on the
Other than
on the
other than like
Chiefs.
well
Yeah.
yeah, but other than like offsides, which is so like
dude,
that's like not
that's so classic
that-
Chief. Defensive
Yeah.
end offside on a huge sack play.
Yeah, I was actually
Yeah.
looking at my mom because like his hand was over the TV line. I was
Yeah.
like, that's an offsides, right? And then
I don't know
like,
how
the
they
graphic
do
comes up
that.
later.
I don't know
I don't
how
know.
like
I mean, it was very clearly offsides. But like as a lineman, like, can you look to the refs and be like, "Hey, I'm good"? Because you're like really low down and
Yeah.
like kind of at a 3-point stance. You're not looking to the refs really.
yeah, but I feel
Yeah, I
like they're
think so,
close
but
enough to
for
where they
him-
can look.
I know. Yeah, you feel
for
like you
him,
should just
that
look
was
over. But, like,
crazy.
that's
he
not
was
right.
he was like right next to the center. If he looks to his
Yeah.
left, I mean, he sees that
He's
his
going
hand is
down
even
like
with
this.
The
The
football.
football's like this pillow, and he's right
His
here. You should
shoulder's
be able to see
basically
that.
parallel with the football. Like it was just insane. Not even close.
Yeah,
Anyway, I
yeah.
I don't even
I mean,
want to
there
talk
was a
about
lot
it
of
anymore. I can't
Yeah.
do it.
there
Well,
was
yeah.
there was just a lot of offsides on like both sides had like three field goals in a row for the Eagles. They all moved back 5 yards because of
Oh,
the
yeah.
line.
Oh yeah.
It was
Eagle
like
false
there was
starts
a
like
snap
that.
infraction or something, which is just a false start, I guess,
Yeah.
but special. I don't
Yeah.
know what a snap
Like 3
infraction
times in a
is.
row. It was so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Overall, terrible game. Just I waited
It
2
was
weeks
just-
for that.
I know. It was just a bad Super Bowl in general.
Good. Happy
Like-
for the Eagles. Whatever they got their get back. They're even.
I don't mind the Eagles franchise winning, but it's annoying that Philly fans won.
Yeah, Philly fans are literally the worst people on the planet. I
Yeah.
don't care. They're rude.
Yeah.
They're arrogant.
And then also
they
all
flip cars and burn their city.
Yeah, and then also all like
Yeah.
the non-actually like people who don't actually know football knowledge in the comments being, "Oh, this is what happens when the Chiefs don't have the refs."
Yeah.
Just okay.
It's such a dumb
you,
narrative.
You don't know football, because if you did know football,
Yeah,
you would know that refs, yes, favorable calls will happen, but it also happens for every team. You just see it more because the Chiefs just are the team you're supposed to hate right now because you see them the most, and you are mad that your team's not winning.
There you go.
So
yeah, Philly fans won, light pole 0. Like,
yeah.
did you see that video of like the light pole being like carried across the
Yeah,
street?
the people, they lubed
Like,
up the
how
light
is-
poles so people couldn't climb them, but instead they just
Knock
like
them down.
knocked them
They
down.
ripped them.
I saw
they ripped
one.
them out of the ground.
I saw a couple of videos. One was just like the aftermath this morning. There was like, trash everywhere, so many windows smashed from the TikTok.
Yeah.
And I saw a second TikTok. Maybe if I could find it, I'll put it on the screen. But it's like, so they were lighting off fireworks, and it was like the box of like 24 like sky high fireworks, like legit fireworks, and like there was a circle forming. Some guy lit it off. It like was halfway through this process, but the box got knocked over somehow, and it shot into the crowd.
Oh my gosh.
It was
That's terrible.
pretty violent.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that
I mean that
happened
was
at one of my like family 4th of Julys.
Oh,
Grandma, no.
Yeah,
but a reverse
we were lighting them off like, and this was one of the years that like I was allowed to do the big boxes too. It wasn't me. I didn't knock it over, but it wasn't put between like the cinder blocks, right? So after like the first like poof, it knocked the box over and it shot directly into our crowd. Because I have so many second cousins in Omaha and like just family in Omaha.
Real
second cousins. What is that?
But they're like little kids running and screaming. It looked like a war scene. It was terrible.
No. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's basically it for the Super Bowl. I mean, the halftime show. I don't know what did you watch it? I texted in the group chat like you didn't even watch it.
Yeah, my grandpa wanted to play pool, so we did that.
That's a good alternative.
Kendrick Lamar isn't exactly my grandpa's favorite type of music. So we did. We did something else.
That's what my dad said. My dad was like, "To be honest, it's not my bag."
No, I mean, I watched it. I mean, I thought it was just this was my takeaway from it. It was and this is like as neutral as I can be. It was a nice cultural moment for LA, but if you're not like LA or don't associate with that city, it was just another, or like I guess Kendrick himself, like if you're a fan of Kendrick, but if you're just like kind of not a fan of LA or not a fan of Kendrick, it was really just a very neutral halftime show. Nothing was really exciting about it. I mean, he played Not Like Us. He didn't say pedophile. He did say a minor. We got that right when we were predicting it, but it felt like a promo for the SZA and Kendrick tour that's coming up this summer. Like it felt. I'm pretty sure what we saw in that halftime is going to be pretty similar, plus like an hour still of content. Pretty similar to what it's going to look like in this tour coming up.
Yeah, I don't want to say too much because I don't want angry comments and this like we had in that one TikTok video. We could get a touch personal here. Yeah. But, actually, did they just go off?
Yeah.
Should I restart my camera?
Yeah, it did.
Real quick.
Yeah. So like I was
what
saying,
were you saying?
I'm not gonna go too deep in it because I don't want to make people mad, and I don't really have a side. I don't know, but some people think that that the halftime show was more not for everyone because it's the start of something. It's the start of a revolution, which I won't go into it. But some people think that there's a deeper meaning behind the halftime show, and that's why Samuel L. Jackson was dressed up as Uncle Sam, and that the American flag was separated and came together, and that it said he was talking about a revolution, and then that he was talking about some people don't want me to say stuff like talking about like like,
Yeah, like,
oppression
I mean,
of your freedom of
yes,
speech and stuff like that.
suppression.
Yeah. I don't
My
know. You
thought
can
on
take
that
it however
theory
you
is
want.
that my thought on that theory is that Kendrick is like just an artist. Like with his music, he likes to make just actual like art pieces. He's literally an artist. So I think like that's what it was. He was just trying to show like, let's just call it what it is, like black suppression in America, quote unquote, just in music form. So that's all I think. Like it's not actually a deeper meaning. that there's not going to be a genuine revolution, but like he's an artist, so he's just going to show emotions through his art, which is basically what I kind of got from it.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of stuff on TikTok, a lot of symbolism, but I didn't really watch it, so I don't really know.
And that's what I was gonna say was I'm just gonna say right now I don't really have a place in it. I don't know one way or the other if that.
Yeah, I'm
really
a white
is
kid
true.
from the suburbs.
Yeah, I grew up.
Real talk.
I grew up in Kansas, so I can't really say anything. But
yeah.
Holy drop of location, dog.
Oh yeah, true.
Cut that out.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah,
just kidding.
Give them your address, dude. All they're missing is the street. Oh, so you went over the right?
I did.
How was that?
Yeah, I guess we can talk about all like our situations. It was a smaller crowd this time. We've been doing it for the past 3 years. Obviously, gotta keep it the tradition. Didn't work this time, but I'm gonna leave some names, but it was basically a bunch of families.
Yeah,
it's like the
maybe,
normal Super Bowl
15. Group. Yeah, it was about like 12-ish people.
Okay.
They're it wasn't like we tried to have fun, and then halfway
it was such a bad game you couldn't even have fun.
People were starting to leave, like last quarter. There was like 4 of us by the end of it. Just sticking through it because we're fans.
Yeah.
We're gonna stick through it,
no
matter what. But it wasn't exciting. There's nothing good came out of it.
Did you guys have anything to eat?
We had little Smokies actually. We had, We had a bunch of like snacks, kind of chips.
Yeah.
Like chip dips. There was a cookie cake. There was some Jello shots, which had some alk. Quite a lot of it.
I need some alk.
Alk. But no. My mom and I, we brought the little Smokies. My dad made them. We just brought them. My dad wasn't there. He doesn't really go places anymore. But
we had a lot of kind of, well, no, we didn't have a lot. We had like some candy and stuff, like that kind of stuff, and then we had pizza.
Nice.
And then we had, my Nana made these what's it called? Pineapple, bacon wrapped pineapple on a stick.
What?
Yeah, it's like a little piece of pineapple, and you got bacon, a little bacon.
Is that like crispy or just like kind of?
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
It's like,
I won't lie, actually.
Dude, it's so good. It's sweet and savory, you know?
It's probably one of those things that just is a weirdly good combo.
It is really good.
Huh.
But yeah, we had those, and yeah, we had like chips and dip, that kind of thing.
Yeah, just really very typical.
Is there like a certain food that you guys like need to have during like a sporting event or like a party? Like, what's your go-to kind of?
I mean, not that I have to have it, but my go-to is just wings, like some kind of chicken.
Yeah,
wings are good.
A lot of people, because like a lot of people used to go to Buffalo Wild Wings. I mean, people still do, but it used to be like a huge thing. Like people would go. Now, I mean, I rarely ever go to Buffalo Wild Wings.
It's so like, because I don't think, well, maybe you can, but I don't really think you can reserve tables. So that's like the hard part. You have to get there early and then stay.
So
it takes forever to get your food too.
Really?
Yeah.
Every single time I'm there at Buffalo Wild Wings, it takes forever.
Oh, I mean,
when I've been there, it takes forever.
B-dubs, like most of the time when I go to B-dubs now, it's with my pops. Like my pops and I go to B-dubs sometimes, just because we can go eat wings, talk, and watch sports. Like we're just dudes, you know.
Yeah.
But like for me,
just manly men.
Dudes.
For me, like for the Super Bowl, I was lonely, dude. I looked like a
what was your situation?
I looked like a weirdo. So I was going to go to Des Moines and to B-dubs, but then I was like, I'm not going to drive an hour to to maybe not even get the because since you can't have reservations, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
drive an hour to maybe not even be able to eat at B-Dubs. Like, it's not worth it. So then instead, I ordered
Nah.
food and I ate a lot of food here by myself.
How'd you
Nice.
watch the game?
I have a Roku TV, like to the left of my monitors.
Oh, okay.
I have a
Nice.
big TV in my room.
Nice.
Did the
Yeah.
room have the TV, or did you bring it from home?
Dude, I probably looked like a nerd. I brought a PC, a PlayStation, two monitors, and a Roku TV.
Okay, yeah,
Let's go.
because he has such a nice setup. He has like a whole room to himself.
Yeah, you
at
have
college.
kind of like not a double room, but like 2 people are meant to be in that room, right?
No, but it was made for one because of like how the square footage, I guess you can say, in this hallway is set up. Is there's like I'm surrounded by doubles, but there wasn't enough to put another double here, so it's like that on every floor. There's one person just gets lucky on each floor, and since
Yeah, and he's just the lucky dog.
I'm just the lucky one. Yeah, here I
crazy.
can here I'll show the camera my setup actually. Not like my bed, but I'll show like I got Roku TV there.
Yeah, I can't
And
show
then
the
I got
bed.
my
There's a couple things
monitors.
on the bed he needs to clear first.
Yeah, I got a lot of laundry over there. I won't even lie, gang. I just did laundry.
A lot of dirty, sweaty socks.
Yeah.
Actually, there's a lot of there's hecka socks on the bed. I won't lie. And then put my camera back.
He's getting ready. He's gonna sign them and then ship them
Yeah,
off.
Here's one sock for
That's
you
our
guys.
first batch.
That's freshly done laundry.
Oh,
Oh, no.
That's
Okay. At least
just
it's
for
not
you
like
guys.
worn at this point.
oh, yeah, it didn't look fresh.
It was inside out. I just
Alright.
washed it.
All right, guys, we're going into comments. I think you guys, I haven't looked at the comments yet, but it sounds like you guys liked our previous video of it being really long. I don't know how long this one's going to be, but a new thing we're doing is we're going to film every Monday at 7 p.m. and put out the whole thing, no matter how long or short it is. So sometimes it'll be longer, like last episode. I think it was like an hour 45. But sometimes it might be shorter. Maybe it's just an hour. Maybe it's under an hour. But we're going to film every Monday at 7 p.m. You don't need to know the exact time, but every Monday. And we will get out whatever we have either Saturday or Sunday. Whatever day this episode goes out, that will be the time it always goes out. I'm thinking Saturday right now. I don't know for sure yet, but whenever this video is out, that's when it will always be out. I'm thinking Saturday at 1 p.m. So we're also telling you that so you know, hey, we're gonna get a video every week, and that's kind of the goal. We want to be more consistent. Want to just always put out stuff. So we're always gonna read comments as well. So make sure as soon as you see us upload, watch, and then also comment, because if you comment like on Thursday or something, we wouldn't have read your comment until the next time we film, if that makes sense.
Yeah, we want to have something that you can look forward to every week.
Yeah.
So since we're doing it on Monday, we're going to get it out more towards the weekend.
Yeah.
And then over the weekend, I'm sure you guys will have free time. You can watch it, or I know some of you said you watch it while you're working or whatever. So just make sure we want to have a day to where you can either have it notified, or you just remember, oh, hey, it's Saturday or Friday or it's Monday. New podcast is coming out.
Yeah.
Let's watch it and comment.
That way you guys don't have to, wait 3 weeks or something. Maybe, hopefully not, but like if we miss a week, we'll tell you guys either on our socials or on like the YouTube like posting type sections. But anyways, we're just gonna get right into your comments. So
dude,
first one from Marvin Cloud.
Some of these comments you guys are not gonna with.
Okay.
Let's
lock in here.
Let's just go. You want to read some, Isaac?
All right. From Marvin Cloud 3842. Oh my God, my man is wearing shorts. Hell yeah, Dawson. Unfortunately, I'm seeing tears for you guys. It seemed that Mahomes was the only Chief playing.
I'm a man of the people, all right? I'm a man of the people. You ask, you shall receive. Unfortunately,
not this week.
If you can tell, it's getting cold in KC.
It's pretty cold.
We're about to have a winter storm.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get like a winter storm like tonight. No, tomorrow
the
night.
The pants we're staying on.
The pants are staying on.
Yeah.
I've got some fashionable pants on actually today.
Yeah. He's got some cool jeans on.
These are some like more streetwear type.
I've got some cool jeans on.
Yeah.
I'm dressed
So
like a
yeah,
homeless
we're throwing the
person.
fits. We're throwing the fits. Oh, Justin, he was talking about you. Maybe you want to stand up for a second. Show Justin your fit.
Justin? No. I've got a. Maybe you can see Isaac. Maybe you can't.
Justin Moore was one of our commenters. We'll see
Justin.
him. We'll see him.
Anyway, do a little spin. I got some bracelets on as well. Rings, other bracelets, metal bracelets. But we're going with streetwear fit today. I am loving this fit. I think I rock this.
Yeah,
I think I pulled this one through.
I told Jacob it's one of my favorite hoodies of his. I've got I won't get up, but I've got classic little rib sweater. I've got some baggy jeans, and I've got my Doc Martens on. No accessories today. I do like your rings.
Thanks.
But I don't have any
rings.
accessories besides my mic. So let me know if there's any like accessories that I need or something, because
yeah,
maybe I do. Isaac, you guys can't see it, but Isaac was like just barely peeking on our screen. His little eyes were showing.
I'm trying to. This is just a little thing.
I'm dressed like your average athlete at William Penn. I got Birks on, gray sweatpants, and a William Penn hoodie.
Sonic Tonic is the next one. He says, "Dang, long episode. Nice though. Perfect to keep on while I work. Appreciate the chapters too. I'm not much of a football guy, so lots of that went over my head. LOL. I'm more into hockey. Interesting. I don't think. Do any of us watch hockey?
I watch hockey when I can, but I don't have anyone to root for. We don't have a team here in KC, so
the closest would be St. Louis Blues.
St. Louis, but it's St. Louis. So
I actually just thrifted a '90s St. Louis Blues jersey.
Oh, nice.
It's super cool. I might actually wear it. I'm not even a hockey fan. It's that cool. So anyway, maybe I can wear it on a podcast, and then you'd probably like it. Honestly, it's super cool.
I would love to get into hockey. I just don't have a team to root for.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and then he also says, I gotta say, I appreciate Dawson wearing shorts. You're a good man. Haha. See you next time, boys.
Sonic.
I feel like I'm letting them down now with not wearing my pants.
No,
but you guys got to understand, it's gonna be so cold.
It hurts the public, you know, like makes the people sad.
And then I saw a comment last time. They're like, guys, give him like give him a heater or something. Make it warm. Turn the temperature up.
Oh, we do have a heater. That's what actually this thing is. But I
now we have no excuses.
Damn it.
We have no excuses. We gotta. Anyway, for sure.
Yeah. Sorry, guys, if we're a little slow right now. I'm moving around I'm trying to reformat my laptop to make it look a little bit nicer right now. So sorry. I might cut some of this out, but anyway. Also, sorry if we're low energy because we're just sad from the Super Bowl. So just being real.
I'm not sad. I went to bed at 3 and I woke up at 8. So.
Yeah. Isaac woke up like just before we started filming. So
I went to bed at 4 too, but I woke up at like 11.
Yeah, I checked my phone. How many missed calls do I have? Because it wasn't just you guys calling me.
You have like 3
Nate was calling me too. I have.
Oh. You probably had like 17. I called him at least 6 times.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 16, 17. Yeah, 17. What a guess.
Oh.
What a guess.
What a guess from the kid.
What a
17
guess.
on the dot.
What a guess from the kid. 17 missed calls.
I'm just like that.
17 missed calls. Sorry.
Yeah. Anyways, okay, we got Leonard Lauren next. Are you guys going to do the wedgie dare?
I don't know what that means, but that's awesome.
I don't remember it, but
yeah, Dawson will get a wedgie
are we gonna
next episode.
Wedgie someone?
No. No.
It's happening to Dawson. I've decided.
Yeah. Anyway, we have Jack Me Off. Isaac,
Jack
do you want to read these? You seemed excited about Jack.
Oh, hell yeah. All right.
Go for it.
Big goat. If you get a tattoo, get an arrow on your back pointing down to your hole and a tramp stamp that says open for business, or a dart or a dart in your hole with a tramp stamp by it that says practice makes perfect. Awesome.
Oh,
I'm gonna keep it clean. I may have to. Or keep it clean and simple
terrible.
with the bullseye in your hole. That'd be way more cool. My one. Wow. Did I just have a seizure? My one and only. I lost it. There I am.
Here, I
my
got it.
one and only tat
okay.
is my mantra inside the sun under my belly button and above my pubes. That's pretty sweet.
What?
So I could be dumb here. What's a mantra?
I don't know.
Yeah, I
Honestly,
second that.
I know what that word is.
I have no clue what that is.
Mantra definition.
No, mantra with the R.
Oh, hang on. Mantra.
A word or sound repeated to aid concentration and meditation.
Oh, boo.
It's also a state or
Hinduism.
slogan repeated frequently, or a statement or slogan repeated frequently. Wait, what's your mantra then? I think it's Jack, what's your mantra? We gotta know now.
Inside
just
the
find out?
sun under his belly
Yeah,
button.
inside the sun.
Oh,
Yeah, his mantra is
and that's
inside
above
the
your.
sun. That's awesome. That's awesome.
All right, Jack.
Interesting.
Sounds good.
You might
So
be
now,
the only
you should
person
get
with
an
that.
arrow right next to that that's point down that says this is my workshop. You know? You feel me? Sorry.
Yeah, I
sorry.
feel
Sorry.
ya.
Keep going, guys.
All right, I'll
Cut
read
that
this
out.
next. I'll read this
Okay.
next one. Jack Mehoff says, "Give me a break. JJ McCarthy is 10 times better than Darnold will ever be.
Yes.
JJ McCarthy won the national championship. Now we got Jason McCarthy.
Oh.
Was
Mr. India.
Indiana. Indiana football for 3 years. Who's going to be better than him? Nobody. To the point of he's never played a single snap in the NFL.
It's quite different.
We will have no clue because we all thought Johnny Manziel was going to be the greatest thing since sliced bread,
Yeah,
and then he wasn't.
he was just
So, but hey, I'm not hating. I think JJ McCarthy's
I
going to be
think
great.
he will be really
I'm just
good.
saying we can't say that right now
Yeah.
because
I
we
guess.
haven't seen anything.
Yep. Anyways, it'll be interesting to see what they do in the offseason. But until then, we have no idea. Anyway, Jack Mehoff also hit us with Minnesota Vikings' only choices. Okay. Minnesota's only choice is JJ McCarthy. JJ's going to do great. He's going to be like Drew Brees, Joe Montana,
Wow.
great little guy. Not that tall, not that big, but great accuracy in the winter and went to the best college football program. Okay. Well.
Big Michigan
Michigan
guy.
guy.
All right. I'm so amped for this next one. All right.
Go for it.
Woo, yes, jack me off. Hit him where it hurts. Back
I'm
to
not
reality,
liking
boys.
this already.
Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes are nowhere near Tom Brady's Patriots. Brady went to 10
All
Super
right.
Bowls, has 7 rings, and did I mention he went to the best football program in the whole country?
Yeah, Michigan. We're only
Okay,
talking about
for real.
Michigan.
Whatever.
And that college would never cheat like Ohio State cheats. You know what? Nux, kid.
See, Isaac's just a Chiefs hater sometimes because he's a Packers fan, and that just speaks for itself.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's too early to be talking about Tom
Yeah.
Brady Patriots, which was a stretch of 20 years, maybe not that
And-
long,
and
but
if we're-
about.
If we're comparing legacies year for year, yes, Mahomes is technically better right now.
Yeah,
In
but it's
7
only been
years, Mahomes
7
has done
years.
way more than everyone else.
Mahomes is only 28.
Yeah.
Like, we have to remember that he
So-
has so much more
Yeah.
time. And by the way, through their first 5 Super Bowls, they're tied. But Tom Brady's
Same
3 and
rings.
2.
Uh-huh.
He lost 2 Super Bowls, won 3. Mahomes won 3, lost 2. So again, you're gonna have these moments, and I understand Tom Brady. He never got blown out in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Mahomes has been blown out twice in the Super Bowl. That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
But again, it's a team sport, so let's not
Yeah.
freak out and say Mahomes is the reason why
Yeah.
his offensive line was terrible.
Yeah.
Like Tom Brady's
Yes,
always
Mahomes
had a good
did
team.
play bad this Super Bowl, but Super Bowl 55 he did not. He was elite that game.
The thing with Tom Brady is that his team was always good enough to where he didn't have to necessarily carry. Like the defense could carry.
Yeah.
But I'm not taking anything away from Tom Brady. I've been one of the only people who actually defend Tom Brady, like to Luke who hates him and
My brother.
anyone else. And there's a lot of Chiefs fans who obviously despise Tom.
Yeah,
And-
just because we're trying to be, we want our guy to be better than
Yeah,
him. So.
and it's vice versa. But
yeah.
it's
Dude.
too early.
I know.
Yeah,
Too
it
early.
is just too early.
Dude, I know Tom
What is
Brady
it?
is smiling ear to ear from the top of the booth.
Oh, I know.
He was
yeah.
having the time of his
He was having a
life.
great time during the
When
Super Bowl.
Cooper DeJean took that back for 6, Tom
Yeah.
Brady, he didn't even say anything. He was just
yeah.
all right.
He was
To
having
be fair though, he
great
did a
time
good
yesterday.
job with the non-bias. Like the whole time he was saying that don't count the Chiefs out. You know, like it wasn't like
Yeah, he
was
didn't
hate.
seem. He was kind of supportive of Mahomes, actually.
It was.
Yeah,
It wasn't like he was hating.
It's really easy for him to say how great Mahomes is because it makes him look better because he's always beat Mahomes.
I guess, but they also only faced off like 2 times, and the same thing. Like quarterbacks aren't
Well,
facing
AFC
each other.
Championship and Tampa Bay.
But that 2018 AFC Championship game, if we're gonna play the refs rigged the game was rigged against us. But
Yeah, because Tom Brady's 3-0 against Patrick Mahomes
yeah,
in the playoffs, or just maybe in general.
I think it's just in general. We only faced him for sure twice in
Yeah,
the playoffs. I don't think we faced
2019
him 3
and then
times.
Tampa
We
Bay.
did not face him 3 times.
I know he's 3-0. I saw a graphic. He was 3-0.
I think it's just 3-0 total.
Dawson,
Yeah,
for
might
that
be.
Tampa
But
Bay
anyway.
game. For that Tampa Bay game, were you at Trey's house?
No, I've
I
always
was.
been at my
I didn't mean to name.
It was
didn't mean to
me.
name drop there. Jacob, were you there?
No, you're good. I was there.
Yeah, I was gonna say it
Were
was
you
like.
there?
Yeah, I was there because I just remember that
I
Kevin was
forget.
amped.
It was a small. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Our friend
Kev.
Kevin.
Kev
He's
was
a Tom Brady fan.
Bandwagon.
Yeah,
He's a Tom Brady fan, so he was a Patriots fan, and now he's a Bucks fan, and now he's sticking with the Bucks still. So I'll give him that, I guess. But
I just remember Kevin was amped.
yeah. No, that was honestly, that Super Bowl was more painful than this one, in my opinion, because I know we're going back to Super Bowl and we will win more still. But then I didn't know if we would or not.
Honestly, I think this one was the toughest watch I've ever had.
This was a tough watch, but deep down, I know we're fine. We're gonna win again. It's just a matter of when.
Because that Bucks team was so unbelievably good. All they needed was a good quarterback.
Yeah, it was so stacked.
Like their defense was amazing, and we didn't have an offensive line, so it
No.
made sense. But this team, I genuinely thought we had more of a chance, and we completely blew up. It
I
was
thought
terrible.
we had a chance just because we're the Chiefs and we just always have a chance. But throughout this whole season, we never played really well. Like, I know we keep winning games, and
Yeah,
it's
that's
a skill
fair.
to win.
That's fair.
But
We
if
didn't win by a whole lot.
We just kept squeaking by, and like, if I take off my rose-colored glasses, yeah, like, it doesn't make sense that we would win.
But the thing was that we always got it done.
I guess.
And for us to not even be close or competitive was kind of crazy.
I don't
and
know.
It was just so bad because every single possession, at least in the Tampa Bay game, there were drives where we could get in the red zone. And even Mahomes was running out. He was making stuff happen.
Some of the craziest throws ever.
Yeah,
happened
some of
that
the
game.
craziest throws you've ever seen, but the receivers dropped it.
Yeah,
But this
Tyreek Hill,
game,
straight to the
everyone was
face.
bad. Mahomes was bad. The line was bad.
Yeah.
Besides Worthy, but garbage time.
The defense
weren't very good.
okay.
The defense was
the
all
run
right.
defense was good.
But again, they
That's
still
it.
had 40 points.
Yeah.
So we can go back and forth all we want, but it was such a hard watch. It
Yeah.
was just devastating. I had to, but I couldn't bear it.
Yeah. But anyway, moving on
Perfect timing.
in a second. We got to reset a camera. All right, getting back into it. We're going to skip that one. That was just a boring comment. Anyways, from Justin Moore. Sorry to comment so much. I just have a lot to say.
No
I also
problem.
think it's not smart to film 2 episodes at once and release them a week apart. Yes, so we're not doing it
Yeah,
anymore.
we just covered that a
Yep.
little bit ago. We just didn't get to this comment before. the other
You're
one.
not going to grow your podcast and retain fans with that strategy. Yeah, fair. Well, I guess. Just want you guys to succeed to put so just put the full hour and a half podcast out every week. Well, you're reading our minds, apparently. Splitting them to 2 episodes. Jacob, I'll watch all of it and interact with us, and reading the comments each episode is what we look forward to and keeps us coming back each week. So that's probably the most important thing you guys can do. Sorry, just trying to help. Love you guys. Love you too.
Thanks,
Love you
Justin.
too, big dog.
Yeah. Awesome from Justin Moore. Dang, I'm bad at reading. Dang, I knew we were soulmates, Dawson. We had the same taste in music, and now I'm
Fire.
scared.
Fire. My dog. My dog.
Oh, and Jacob, please don't ruin your beautiful body with all these tattoo ideas. All right.
Yeah, don't ruin your beautiful body,
Not
Jacob.
bad. You can't see anything.
I guess
my one tattoo.
tattoos are a sin, Jacob.
I did. Someone commented that. I forget who it was, but we're just we're just going down the line.
Dude, I love this
Tight
next
Gripper
comment.
hits us again with a long comment. 5830. I don't know where in the podcast that is, but there. Ha ha ha. I'm sorry. It's double on entendres cause inappropriate and jujitsu light-hearted troll. Okay. Nah, Izzy, it's I'm a basic white ass boy. Broke my back a few years ago. Haven't worked since I.
Wait, am I Izzy?
But I work in legal roles. Yeah,
you might be Izzy.
You're probably Izzy.
Dude.
Yeah, you're.
Because I don't know how I would be Izzy.
Yeah, dude, that's sweet. That's awesome. Sorry, keep going. It just hit me. Sorry.
Yeah, but I work in a legal role, learning new regulations and developing policies and procedures for the affected departments. Now I volunteer in natural history while I relearn normalcy to one day reintegrate. Okay. I'm not wise. I'm not just a nerd with too much free time who's also not afraid to share. Oh, because he was the guy who had that really long comment of like the
Japanese story.
the math, the
Oh, no,
also that, but
he comments about everything.
Yeah.
We've got everything. Any genre, any
we appreciate
discussion
it,
topic you can
I
think of.
appreciate the
We've got.
comments.
No.
It keeps me
Yeah,
entertained.
it keeps stuff interesting.
But yeah, the
Stuff I
ball
wouldn't
pit,
think
the
about.
ball pit comment.
Oh
Falling
yeah,
from 100 feet.
from like our first ever pod.
Yeah. Wait. My degree is in earth science, but I've studied a lot of language / logistics, bio, and philosophy. Jacob, check out. I don't know how to say this, but Jodici, De La Soul, and the brand new heavies. Huge warning: the ribs are probably the most painful spot for ink. Definitely recommend experiencing it a few times before that endeavor. Yeah, I think I'm gonna for tattoos. I'm gonna try out numbing cream on my calf when I get this filled out. Hopefully in a month. We'll see though how much money I have.
Yeah,
but I want to try out numbing cream to see what it's like. I've heard some artists I've done research on this. Some artists like it, some don't because I guess it how I heard it described was it mutes your skin. So so if you have a really fine point pencil and you're drawing on paper, I guess if that paper is, watered down or whatever, it's I don't know how to describe it.
I get what you're talking about though.
Hopefully that makes sense.
About.
But it's just more muted for drawing. I guess it makes sense, but most people I've seen don't really mind it. So whoever I get it from, I'm looking at a few tattoo artists. I'm gonna ask them if they like numbing cream or not. One of them already said they don't mind it at all.
Did you do numbing cream on the first tattoo?
I did not. It was a 5 out of 10 pain for the calf. It's the least painful spot to get a tattoo, so that was lucky. But I'm just gonna try out numbing cream just because I want to see what it's like, and then because the ribs are gonna hurt.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not really trying to be in just pain for 8 hours, but
that's real.
What else did he say? Isaac and Dawson, check out Cold War Kids, Moloko, Postal Service, Far, Flip Turn, Sam Fender, Sinatra, hell yeah, D, my man.
Yeah, see, people appreciate the music taste.
Also, I don't comment to be featured. Just wanted to share my perspective because I like you guys while bumping your algo.
We appreciate that.
Thank you.
The man.
We're all in our little echo chambers. Helps to hear voices outside of those walls.
Echo.
Thank you.
That's cool. Yeah, well, we'll have to check out.
What'd you say, Isaac?
I was like, idiot, freaking idiot.
I'm just saying.
We'll have to check out those for
those
sure.
guys. And actually, I just want to say this. I realize we haven't uploaded to Spotify in a while. I think by the end of February, my goal is to have all the current podcasts, not only on Spotify, but also on Apple Podcasts, so that you guys can actually listen to it, in the car or something, and not just have to watch the YouTube video. I want to get listening back and running. We had it in the early days, and then I got logged out and I couldn't get back in. Now I'm in, so okay. I want I want to get on Spotify for you guys. So stay tuned for that. I'll let you know when it's actually fully on Spotify. You can actually already search it. The first 10 episodes will be there. But obviously, we have 32 now, 33 after this one. So I'm going to try and get those all to you guys soon, hopefully by the end of February. So there's just a little update for you guys. So you can go ahead, work out and listen to us, I guess, if you want. But anyways, more comments.
Justin Moore.
Justin Moore. I'm scared to watch the next episode or next week's episode because if the Chiefs don't win, Jacob will be devastated.
Yeah.
Love you, Jacob.
Yeah. We're
thank
pretty
you, Justin Moore. I am very devastated. It's I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if you'll be able to tell. My energy is definitely lower than normally. So next week it'll be back to normal.
I just, if we would have won, I mean, my smile would have been up here.
Yeah.
I would have. I don't even know.
Yeah,
but
that's also the thing about recording every week. Every once in a while, there unfortunately might be a podcast where one of us just is low energy, and that's just what it's going to be. So sorry, but we will do our best to not have that happen.
Yeah, and if it was a closer game, I think I'd be a lot more pissed, but it wasn't even close, so we didn't even have a chance. So, I'm kind of over it.
I just feel I'm not sad or angry. I'm literally just disappointed.
Yeah, classic dad answer.
Yeah.
Teacher.
Anyways,
whatever.
awesome from Justin Moore. Why Isaac being so quiet today? You okay, big dog? I miss your silliness and swag.
I'm on good.
Isaac has hecka silliness and swag.
Silliness and swag.
That's what the people are saying.
I didn't notice, really. I guess you were telling us before we started recording, Isaac, that you were kind of feeling tired. Yeah. I didn't notice it in the edit at all. Maybe it was just me, but I thought you were fine.
I thought he was more just watching Outdoor Boys on the YouTube.
I don't know if anyone's going to mention that, but yeah, in the edit.
If you pay close attention, if you go on last podcast.
The reflection on his computer, you can see some videos in the background. That sounded a little odd, but he was just watching YouTube, basically, I think.
Yeah, no.
What were you watching? Just confess.
The Outdoor Boys.
Okay.
You can see it in the reflection of his
No, to be honest,
his PC.
To be honest, I was so tired. And I was trying to seem not tired, but I was just so out of it. I was just.
Yeah, I didn't notice.
I was locking out.
I
and
really
on
didn't
top
notice.
of
I
that,
thought you
guys
good.
were talking about the Chiefs for so long, and I try to not put much input into that because I'm gonna get yelled at either way. So
slanders.
He sips on the haterade. He says, 40 minutes, way too much football talk, lads.
Yeah.
Diversify your interests. Well, we just talked about so much
40 minutes
Super
of
Bowl
that right
drama.
there. 40 minutes of Chiefs talk.
So.
That's why I was locked out watching Outdoor Boys.
He said, check out channels like Primitive Technology, and you guys could absolutely do something
I'll
like
lock
this.
in.
Further,
Oh,
YouTube's like an encyclopedia. Whatever you want to learn, it's out there. Could not picture the two princesses camping, but Isaac definitely. He just called us princesses.
Wow. Okay,
I'll
buddy.
take it. That means you're the ugly one, Isaac.
No.
Oh, we're hot as hell.
You're a boy. That's what he was saying.
That means you're the blue collar, we're the white collar.
Yeah.
I'm a real man.
From Justin Moore again. So I only had one request, Dawson. Thank you so much for complying and wearing those shorts. But since Isaac is working from Zoom today,
That's
like
good.
he always is, really, his screen is covering half of Dawson's muscular legs.
No.
40 different emojis.
Damn it.
Do better, boys.
So I guess we need to have Isaac up here.
Actually,
not down
down
there.
comments, Isaac is
actually,
up
later
here.
there'll be a comment telling you to put me up there. I think. I swear
Alright,
I read.
So
Yeah.
maybe we permanently have Isaac
I guess
over here.
But then it gets rid of the set. I don't know. It works well-ish, in my opinion, when Isaac's down here during us just
It's
talking.
blocking the money makers.
It's
though,
blocking the money makers.
according to.
But
I don't know. It could be nice if
maybe
you
but-
make Isaac a little smaller and then have him kind of right here.
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Well,
I like showing the
you
setup
guys
'cause
can
put
see
a
it.
lot
I
of work
can't
into
see
this.
it.
So
if he's here or he's here, or
for comments, he is up here.
hey Isaac,
Hi, high five.
double high five.
Bang.
Yeah.
We'll see how good that lines
That was
up.
probably so bad.
It's okay. Keep it in.
Anyways,
Keep
also
it in there.
from from Justin Moore again. Okay, so Dawson's doppelganger is Timothy Chalamet.
Whoa.
I'm I kind of see it.
Whoa, that is a huge compliment.
That is a huge.
That is a huge compliment.
If you had a small stash like he
If
has,
I could grow some facial hair, we could be talking.
it's not too far off. That's not bad.
I don't know. I've actually got that before when I was working at Savers.
Oh, no way.
Some like random lady told me that, and I was like, "There's no way." I don't see it personally. I don't see it. I don't see it.
With the hair, and if I like picture you with the small stash, I can see it.
Okay, Isaac, what do you think? Do I look like Timothy Chalamet? I mean, I'll take it. Like whatever.
I was thinking sound more bigger and blacker, but I could see it for sure.
Yeah. I actually had a few people call me. They're like, "Were you performing Super Bowl halftime?" And I was like, "No."
No, sorry.
No, that wasn't me.
Yeah, almost, but not quite.
Tons of emojis on this one.
He has like literally 50 emojis. Love you, boys. And yeah, Isaac has that JJ
Yeah,
potential.
I'm saying he looks like Isaac has some splashes of JJ.
Oh, the one, yeah,
from Outer Banks.
Yeah, Outer Banks. Love me some Outer Banks. Oh, and thank you, boys, for bringing back the commenting reading. Otherwise, what's the point? Okay.
All right. Wait, there's replies.
There's a Tight Gripper replied. Dawson is so much more handsome, though. There's some star from the 90s he reminds me of, but I can't pin it.
Whoa.
More handsome than Timothy Chalamet. Dawson. I mean, they're doing tricks on it.
Whoa, holy glaze. Holy glaze.
That's awesome.
Justin Morrison, 100% agree that Dawson is much more handsome. And yes, I know what you mean. Also reminds me of a young Leo.
Young Leo?
Or Johnny Depp.
Oh my God.
Maybe Andrew Keegan. I'm pondering on that.
Oh,
Yo.
wow.
Dude is getting all the guys.
Wow.
Whoa.
Dawson, you're a top 10 hottest guy to ever live.
That is that right there. Those comments are the greatest compliments
Dude,
I've ever had in my life.
ego has to go through the roof there. I mean, just
we're up right now. We're up.
We are up.
We're up.
Up major.
Wow. I appreciate those guys. That was so nice. I don't see it, but that's awesome.
Type Gripper responded to himself being on the thumbnail. Oh boy, on the cover. This will be hilarious to get the Puff Daddy part. Yeah.
I hate this next
from
comment.
Tight Gripper. Oh boy. Jacob looks like a young Adam Sandler, and Isaac looks like Ed Sheeran. Super Bowl is so lame. What is it? 15 minutes of gameplay. It's just a glorified marketing campaign. Bread and circus, so you don't pay attention to the awful shit the handful of capitalists who run the world do. Jacob, please do Isaac's picture-in-picture at the top. Use the monstro / your shoulders as the X. Okay, this is technical stuff.
Yeah, I could see that, and then you couldn't.
So lucky that there's
Isaac, you don't really look like Ed Sheeran.
lucky that there's not a wife in this room and an empty beer bottle, because it would be Raps.
What?
I don't look like Ed Sheeran.
He's single, ladies. He's single.
Ladies, this is boyfriend application.
Just kidding. I don't beat.
If you're a little kinky like
dude,
that.
I don't beat anyone.
If you like abuse.
I don't beat anyone.
Except if he's on Fortnite.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Except on Fortnite, Isaac.
Yeah, I'm a gamer demon. That's me.
Says,
a whole bunch of letters.
Tattoos are a sin, and then TCS. We haven't seen you in a bit.
I haven't seen you in a minute.
You need to comment more. Comment more.
Again. And she or he hit him with a okay weirdo. And then Tight Gripper also hit him with a sin, just like religion, is a fabrication invented by a ruling class. All right, bye.
Yeah,
we'll have to agree to disagree on that one.
Don't agree with you on that one.
I'm gonna get deep here for a second. With the tattoos are a sin. I don't think tattoos are a sin because you can't take it out of context when it's being talked about in the Bible I mean, people always go back to that verse of you can't don't like defile the temple and that your body's a temple. The fact that what Jesus was talking about in there, if you go in depth, is that during that time, people were putting marks on their bodies and tattoos to worship other gods because they were putting other things before God with those tattoos. And Jesus was telling them, like, you're putting something before him when you're defiling your body. It's because you're no longer worshiping Jesus, you're worshiping something that you put on yourself. So I think that's where the sin becomes. For me, like for my tattoos, if they have a meaning and if they have a purpose, I don't think it's a sin then because I'm not defiling something,
Yeah, it's the same thing like piercings. That's not a sin
Yeah.
either.
It's your intention of it.
Culturally, in different religions, it could be different. But for the religion that and faith that we have and we believe in,
I'm not saying tattoos aren't a sin in your if you follow something else, but for me personally, the tattoos that I want to get, I don't believe they are.
Yeah.
And then mentioning sin, but now we go to this next comment. Thunder thighs, though, bro.
Yeah.
You know, tattoos bad.
I don't know where we draw the line. I don't know where the line's drawn, but clearly it's
tattoos.
It's very
tattoos. Hell no. Dawson's hot thunder thighs. Holy yes.
Yes. We're kind of back to the beginning. I think this is new. 1308. This hypothetical is known as the trolley problem. To measure how you align in ethics, those who subscribe to an ultrarian model save the 5, whereas the deontologists see death as an unbreakable maxim, so wherever killing 1 or 5, they are interchangeable. The model is quite detached from reality. Ursula Le Guin's, the one who walk away from Omelas, is a much better illustration of the thought experiment. If you guys are interested, I think it's a 13 to 20 minute story you can find on audio. I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
So the hypothetical is known as the trolley problem. Let's look up what the trolley problem is.
Continue, Dawson.
Do we get any of that, or do I need to read it?
Some of it might go
You told me to reset my camera. You got none of that.
All right. All right.
So we looked up the trolley
we're locked back
hypothetical problem, and we know what it is now.
Yeah. So the trolley problem or trolley hypothetical is you save one person, and you sacrifice one person.
You're on a
to
train
to save more people.
You're a conductor on a train, and you're on the track you're going right now. 5 people are tied up and like on the track and will die. But you can divert the track onto a different track and there's only one person on that track. So do you keep straight and kill the 5, or you divert and purposely kill this one guy?
But it doesn't have to be necessarily like on a track. It's like a hypothetical of any situation where you have to sacrifice X thing for Y thing.
Yeah.
So anyway, Beast Games does a good job of doing that on Amazon Prime. If anyone's watched it, I watch it because whatever.
I still haven't seen it yet. That's my bad.
It's really good. But anyway, the group of people remain, select a captain, and then they go up top, and then they get to choose people. And then they don't know which one's which yet. But for one of them, it was a brand new Lamborghini on one side, or 3 people of his least favorite people. Who do you choose? And obviously, he's going to get the least 3 people out, and he's going to get the brand new Lamborghini.
Yeah.
So he takes that, but then that puts a target on his back because he eliminated 3 people.
Yeah.
So it's just really interesting. And so then I had mentioned before, because Jacob was like, you saved the 5 people, but then I was just like, okay, but what if it's your best friend and then 5 random people? Then like, what do you do?
Yeah.
So
buy 5 random people.
It's a tough dilemma. Yeah. So it's interesting. I don't remember even talking about that. But.
Yeah, I don't know.
Those
this was from episode 20.
We haven't done hypotheticals in a bit. Let us know if we should do more hypotheticals.
Do that again. Yeah.
I feel like we should.
We don't really have any for this episode.
Give us hypotheticals
also that
in the comments section. That'd be perfect.
Yeah. I went to the dentist earlier today, like literally 4 hours before we started filming at like 3 p.m. or something. My jaw is so sore.
Yeah, because of the dentist. Sure.
I had to get some.
You still got a little something on your.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. But no, I had to get fillings on, like cavity fillings on both my bottom and top of the right side of my jaw. Man, my jaw is so sore right now. Like it's hard to that hurts doing that. And I was like, luckily. My face, like my lower face, was numb until like basically right before we started filming. So I almost was gonna have to say like, "Hey guys, if I slur words or like I'm just talking like blah, blah, blah,
I say that all the time. It's my favorite saying.
Slurs?
No, blah, blah, like LeBron.
Yeah.
Abba dabba do all Navy.
Yeah, it's real.
Anyone got any stories, or is this?
I'm excited to watch Luca. That's what I'm ready for. I'm
Yeah,
gonna watch Luca.
that's true.
I'm excited
Luka
to
Doncic.
go to
You got
sleep.
any interesting stories, or Isaac, or no?
AD and I got the same injury. That's about it.
Yeah.
AD could be out for a month apparently.
80's already
so
out.
Yeah,
which is
he has a
amazing.
hurt abductor. I've got a hurt abductor. We're
So-
literally twins.
so ironic.
We're twinning for real.
But anyway, yeah, we can just wrap this up.
Okay.
All right, guys, that is the end of this episode. Sorry if it wasn't as high energy or just shorter in general. That's our bad. Actually, it's the Chiefs' bad, but we're fans of the Chiefs, so
There you
whatever.
Yeah, and I know some of you said in the comments like, 40 minutes of football. Well, I'm sorry, but it was just the Super Bowl. So we
it was literally the most important thing of our lives
football.
the past few days.
Yeah.
So next week we'll be back to normal. Sorry, I was getting some dust out of my face. Next week we'll be back to normal. Hopefully high energy again. Give us your comments. Give us some hypotheticals. We'll look up some hypotheticals. Hopefully we just have some other topics as well. But we will see you next week, guys, with a brand new episode.
Remember, every Monday we're filming.
Hopefully Saturday at 1
and
p.m.
every
or whenever
Saturday
this
we're
drops.
dropping.
All right, we'll see you then, guys. See you later.
Toodles.